So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up, I'm on fire.
Hey everybody, after a 5-month-long wait, tonight was the winter premiere of Teen Wolf and the continuation of Season 3 with Episode 13. Throughout the episode, we see the after effects from Scott, Stiles, and Allison dying as surrogate sacrifices and coming back to life in Season 3A, which also restored the Nemeton. So basically, Stiles is having dreams that he can't wake up from and is having trouble figuring out when he is actually awake. Allison, she's been haunted by her psychotic dead aunt, Kate, and Scott's having trouble controlling himself, like his transformations, and I mean, he's lost his anchor. He's not with Allison anymore, so it's kind of like he has to find a new anchor for himself. So basically, since Allison was brought back, she hasn't been able to hit a target anymore. Everyone knows she has perfect aim. So in part of the episode, Lydia takes Allison into the woods and she tries to help her with her aim. Well, at one point, she thinks she sees Kate. She kind of goes into that freak out mode. She shoots the arrow thinking she's shooting Kate. Well, she nearly shoots Lydia in the head. And if Isaac wasn't around being a creeper, that's just what I'm going to say for this episode. He was kind of being a little, I don't know, I love Isaac, but he went and grabbed the arrow right before it hit Lydia in the head. So, yay, Isaac, you were a hero right there. In Stiles' dreams, he sees some, like, sign language being done in class, and he doesn't know what's being said. So he basically, him and Scott go to Dr. Deaton, because that's the default plan when they can't figure out what's going on. They go to Dr. Deaton. He helps them figure things out because he, like, knows almost everything, it seems. Well, he figures out what was being said to him, and it was a riddle. When is a door not a door? And Scott says when it's ajar. Basically, they have a door open in their minds, Scott, Stiles, and Allison, and Dr. Deaton basically tells them they need to get that closed. Those doors closed before something worse happens. It's just really a dangerous situation. One of the comical parts of this episode wasn't, like, funny a lot, but one part that kept happening a couple times that I just loved was Isaac getting punched by Scott, because Isaac comes up to Scott and asks about, like, if he's mad at him and all this stuff, and Scott's like, did you do anything with Allison, or did you act on those feelings, or whatever? Well, he doesn't really answer correctly, so Scott punches him, and this happens several times in the episode, and it's really hilarious. Something interesting, I've personally been kind of over the whole Scott and Allison thing for a while. I liked them in the beginning together, but that's kind of just played out. That's been played out, so I'm okay with each character showing different interest. Well, Scott meets Kira, a new student, and you can see in their eyes they definitely have interest in each other, and I think they might be a cute couple, and she seems to know some stuff. Just saying, she knows some stuff that's probably going to help everybody out. I'm wondering if she will become one of the main cast members, like for season 4. Who knows? I mean, we shall see. Something we see more of is Scott's father and how Scott interacts with him. Scott's father is trying to get Sheriff Stilinski fired for all the unsolved cases, the murders, all that stuff. He doesn't realize that Sheriff Stilinski can't really tell people what has happened. I mean, werewolf attacks, the Kanima, the Duroc. Well, Scott gets pissed, and he nearly transforms in front of his father. His mom pulls him aside and kind of reins him in, helps him, but she basically tells him, you're going to find more loves in your life. This is not going to be the first time you fall in love, so you need to find a new anchor. So that's going to be probably one of the biggest parts in this season, and season 3B, is Scott finding a new anchor and gaining control of his alpha side and learning how to control all his new abilities, because I know he's probably going to have a lot of new interesting things happen with him. Like, I'm wondering if he's going to have a full, like, transformation, physical, like, full body one, because we're seeing, like, his shadow changing. I mean, I know that's in his mind, but I'm really interested to see, like, maybe he'll turn to a full wolf. That could be interesting. I could see that happening with Scott. True Alpha, maybe. I don't know. So basically, before Sheriff Stilinski gets out of his job, he's trying to just solve one of the cold cases. He figures out that one of the murders, it was actually a car accident, happened on a full moon. He looks into it, and he kind of figures out that it was a werewolf that killed this mother and 2 daughters. So he has Scott go out in the woods and try and figure that out, and Scott finds claw marks, like the evidence that proves that is what happened. And he sees a coyote in the woods, and he runs after it, flashes red eyes at it, and the coyote's eyes glow a bright, vivid blue, and Scott's like, Malia, that's the little girl that they are trying to find the body for, because one of the bodies was missing, and they thought, like, a coyote had eaten her or something. But I don't know. I don't know if it's Malia. I have my thoughts on that. I don't know. I really don't know. It's too early on. But I didn't think we were going to get to see Derek yet. But we did. At the very, very end of the episode, we saw Derek and Peter chained up and being electrocuted. And of course, it's Peter's fault. And I mean, I saw that coming. I mean, Peter's he's just a bad news always. He's always gonna get Derek into trouble. I mean, look at the flashback episode in season 3A. I mean, he was pulling the strings a lot, and his twisted mind believes certain aspects of the story that is not the way things went. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video and continue to watch and subscribe. I actually mentioned this in my recap and reviews for season 3A episodes. I'm putting together a Lydia Martin cosplay. This is actually one of her dresses from season 2. It was actually episode 2. When she came back from running naked through the woods and all that stuff. But it was one of my favorite dresses of hers. So I'm actually waiting on the wig for that cosplay to come in, and I will probably do a couple of my recap and reviews in cosplay once I have everything I need for them. But I hope y'all have a great night, and comment below what y'all thought of the episode. I'd really like to know. And what are your theories? Do y'all think that coyote was Malia? What do y'all think's going to happen with everyone? Jeff Davis hinted that, well, he told us that season 4, one of the main characters will be gone. Like, he said, I believe dead is what he meant. I personally, my thoughts are that it's going to be Derek, because his storyline has pretty much been tied up. And as much as I love him, I just don't think there's a whole lot more that can be done with Derek. And him exiting could bring in the opportunity of just many more interesting characters. I mean, we lost Colton Haynes, but look at him on Arrow. He's making good on that. And I mean, yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Bye.